just got back from my workout this morning and I had to pick my tablet to Google aging gracefully meaning. And it says aging gracefully means accepting the natural process of getting older with dignity, poise, and self-compassion. Rather than desperately trying to maintain a youthful appearance, it centers on nurturing your physical health, maintaining a positive mental outlook, and embracing life's changes with gratitude. I smiled because throughout the time on the treadmill this morning, I was just thinking about aging gracefully. I know how I always celebrate the fact that I'm 44. I put up on my status, 44-year-old, happy to be 44, pretty 44, especially when I work out. But besides exercising, there are a few things that have happened to me recently that kind of, I wouldn't say shocked, but shocked me. For example, how much I get tired these days. Before now, I could be on stage 9 to 5 and do another event as a master of ceremonies from 8 p.m. till 11. In fact, I have done it several times in the past where I do that, and by the end of the day, I'm fine. And the next day, I'm at another event. In fact, I'm on a trip to another city for another event. But these days, I do an event from 9 to 5, and sometimes my eyes can't even stay open in the car on my way home. Like, what? Is this what being over 40 means? And I will tell you, it kind of troubled me initially until one day I was like, Joyce, no, give yourself grace. You're over 40, your body is changing. So I don't feel bad anymore. In fact, now what I do is, after work, when I'm heading home and I know I'm so tired, I have a charging point right here in the sitting room where I just drop my phone. And some days I lie down here on this part of the couch that I really like. I even brought some pillows from my bedroom and put them here. So I just come to this corner, adjust my pillows, and I lie down and take in the day. I'm like, wow, I'm so grateful that I get to do what I love. Rather than spend the same amount of time worrying about, why am I so tired? Is there something wrong with me? No, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just 44. I'm saying this because some of us are noticing things in our lives due to age, and we are not accepting because some of us have been socialized, programmed, especially those of us who are believers, to say, no, I will be strong forever. So there is a conflict between what your body is saying now and the things you have confessed. Then I take a look at science, that is science that was made by God. And I'm like, who told us that it was bad to feel the symptoms of aging? I remember days when we used to make confessions, my eyes will see brightly all my days. My eyes will see brightly, and if I need to wear glasses to read because I am now at an age where my eyes have been so used and the glasses will just help me see better, then I'll wear the glasses with grace, with joy, and I'm going to be okay with it. Now, for somebody who is already saying, oh, but Joyce, hey, look, don't mess with my faith. No, I'm not messing with your faith. You can move on. This video is for somebody who is battling, and I don't want them to battle anymore. I want them to accept and then improve on the best case and make it a best case scenario rather than a worst case scenario. So my glasses are for reading. I was at the ophthalmologist's place a few months ago, I realized I'd begun to have some slight headaches every now and again. I went to check my eyes, and the reading glasses were no longer strong enough. I now needed to up my prescription. And the guy kept saying to me, "Ma'am, your eyes are beautiful. Your eyes are perfect for a 44-year-old. Your eyes are great. What is happening to you is normal. In fact, these days we're seeing this level of damage in the eyes of people in their 30s because we are all on our screens. Our eyes are going through more stress than ever in history. So for you to even have it this good at 44, I congratulate you." And guess what? I left there feeling on top of the world because I need to give myself grace. And baby girl or baby boy, you in your 40s who is watching this, give yourself grace. I mean, hug yourself and say, well done. I exercise because I grew up with arthritis and I wanted to heal myself. And in 2010, I began the journey with my Starcoms. For those who are in Nigeria and know Starcoms internet, I'll plug in my Starcoms to my computer, dial in, and I'll Google what to do about arthritis, because the only thing the doctors had said to me was keep taking your ibuprofen, your Feldene, stay away from cold and a few things. But I was like, no, this body can heal. And all the articles that I came upon asked me to do yoga to strengthen my joints. And so I bought this pack of this DVD, yoga DVD. It was called, what was it called? Something yoga. Oh my gosh. I got that DVD and we started there. Then I bought another one. So I had two of them. Another one was a very light cardio, 15 minutes exercises only. And there were 4 different ones. And so I was alternating the 15-minute yoga, the 15-minute cardio with 3 kg. I bought 3 kg weights later on. And I kept doing them gradually. I dropped fizzy drinks. I dropped sugar. I reduced unhealthy carbs because everything I was reading was pointing to all of that, the kind of diet and the exercise. And within 2 years, my legs were so much better. That right there is aging gracefully, because I was getting older, my body was getting stronger and better because I was applying the right knowledge. So even though I'm 44 now and I get tired, I ensure I'm checking my numbers. I also realized that my iron levels were quite low, so my red blood cell count was quite low. So I'm taking my iron supplements, I'm taking my vegetable juices, I'm eating my green veggies so that I can, what does the word say here? I can embrace life's changes with gratitude. October 2024, there was a friend of mine that I said to her, I think our friendship is enough. We've been friends for over 30 years, and I think we don't need to speak to each other for the rest of our lives, because she was a sweet, sweet, dear friend. But almost every time we're together, something makes us quarrel. And I was like, why do I want to keep quarreling with you all my life? You know what? I'm not going to talk to you again. And 1 or 2 friends who were there, because we did it, I said it amongst other friends. They were like, isn't that rather harsh? But I was like, that's embracing the truth that we always fight. And when we fight, it stresses me. It makes my body release stress hormones. And why do I want to do that to myself? If it was a job, I was going to be willing to let go. Well, in my case, I let the job go in my 20s because I wanted to do what I do now, because I wanted to do something that makes me happy every day. I'm saying so much, but the summary is we are aging. And the question is, what are we intentionally doing to get older with dignity, poise, and self-compassion? How are we dropping things that do not serve us anymore and picking things that do serve us? For example, I was on this couch from Saturday till yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Many weekends now, I just want to lie down here and watch something funny, play some comedy, stand-up comedy, comedy movies, read something. I try to keep my reading of heavy stuff, self-help and all that during the week. And during the weekends, I play something funny and I sleep. Because self-compassion. Once in a while, there are things to take me out, but I realize that I want to recuperate, rejuvenate, and enjoy myself. So I had to find the thing that makes me happy, and it's watching comedy, receiving a massage. So my masseuse was here on Sunday, and she's here every other Sunday. She massages me. I go into the steam bath. Sometimes I have a scrub because it makes me happy. It may not make you happy. I have a friend she's actually put off by exercise, like by massage. Like, what rubbish is massage? What's that? Find what works for you, but be intentional about it to fit it into your life that is getting older, because we want to age gracefully. Nurturing your physical health and maintaining a positive mental outlook. I no longer say, oh, this is hard, this is difficult. I acknowledge that this thing is difficult, but what I say, where I focus my energy on, is what do I do to make it work? Just changing that mental way, that way of looking at it, allows my body, generates a different kind of energy toward doing that thing that is supposed to be difficult or supposed to be hard. Oh, life is hard, life is tough. I acknowledge it, but that's not what I say. I say, I will do this to make it easier for me to do that tough thing, right? Just those little tweaks in the way we think and approach certain matters can just give us better energy to age gracefully. I want to get to my 70s and my 80s and be fit, be whole, healthy, happy, and fulfilled. And I know it won't happen on its own. I need to be a part of making it happen. And I hope you do the same for you.